What's good, math family? In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to properly FOIL when we have binomial expressions that have radicals in them. To properly solve this problem, we are basically FOILing. And if you remember the acronym FOIL, right? All it's saying is that we're going to distribute in a specific order. So we have the first two terms in the parentheses. That's what F stands for. O is the outer two terms of the parentheses. Then when we go to I, right? For inner, we multiply the two innermost terms and then the two last terms in both of the parentheses. However, if you use the box method, this basically makes you get this 100% accurate as long as you multiply correct and set it up correct. So what do I mean? So we have to keep what's in parentheses with each other. So I could put 5 and negative radical 3 on top, or I could put them on the side. It doesn't matter. What I cannot do is take one term from here and mix it with the other parentheses. This is when we're going to get this wrong. Now that we know that, let's go through and properly solve. So we set up this, right? First two terms are on the top. My next two terms are going to be on the side. And then we have 3 radical 2. So now I'm going to take radical 6, multiply by 5. So we get 5 radical 6. When we multiply these two radicals, we're going to get the opposite of radical 18. And now at this step, let's pause. We have to break this down. So this turns into the opposite of radical 9 times 2, which now turns into the opposite of 3 radical 2. So we have to make sure we check to simplify if we can. Now we go to the bottom row, and now we have 3 radical 2 times 5. I only multiply the coefficients with each other, radicals with each other. So 3 times 5 gives me 15. There's no other radical to multiply radical 2 with, so it stays the same. Then I go to the last term. If there's no number in front, it's just 1. So 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Radical 2 times radical 3 gives me radical 6. Now at this step, we've multiplied. There's no radicals for us to simplify, so now we're just going to add like terms. And the way we do that is we have to identify the same radicals and is to subtract the coefficients. So 5 minus 3 gives me 2 radical 6, and then we have 15 radical 2 minus 3 radical 2, which will be plus 12 radical 2. We cannot combine these two radicals because there's two different numbers under it. So please, make sure you use the box method when we're FOILing. It makes it 100 times easier. And if this video has been helpful for you, smash the like button for us. Comment down below if you have a question or if you like this video. And thank you guys so much again for joining us on Algebra 1 with Mr. Peters.